Cage Rage 15, adrenaline rush. And the bald head wonder Dave O'Donnell calls up the badass. 2 weeks notice, Dean Bray's injured. Badass, will you fight? Well, of course I'll fight, because I live for this shit. Fighting's what I do. I don't care whether I win, lose, or draw. I don't care about my record. Records are for DJs, fights are for fighters. So I'll fight anyone, anytime, any place. So whether you boo me or cheer for me, I'm doing this shit for you. Why? I just happen to be an MMA fan that can get in the cage and do this shit. So Mindaugas, have your A game ready, because I'm coming to get you. And I'm gonna ask you a question that I've asked loads of my opponents before. You ever been beat up by a black man before? That shit hurts.
Я думал, что ты спортсмен. В этот вечер я пришел сюда победить не только тебя, но и себя тоже. И пусть этот вечер покажет, кто из нас сильнее.
Weighing in at 77.4 kilograms. He has a background in Bushido, and this is his Cage Rage debut, representing Antonio Dream from Lithuania, Mindaugas Arbočius! Representing Elite Fighting System and Elton Warriors from South London, Jason Badass Barrett!
Time for cage fighting, fist in your face and feel your face twisting, shredding, tearing all over you.
This is a welterweight contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds of action. With on my left, Mindaugas Arbočius! And on my right, Jason Badass
I'm Malcolm Martin, with me the dream team, the fight professor Stephen Quadros and Rob Just the Job Nutley. And guys, when you have an intro like Jason Badass Barrett, you better live up to it.
Opponent, no kick into the head, knee into the head of a down opponent, unless I call open guard.
Yeah.
Okay? Any questions? Yeah? Any questions? Touch gloves, get back to your corners then.
So here we are, these two guys ready to set off. First fight of the night, welterweight bout. Jason Barrett versus Mindaugas Arbočius. And of course we've seen Jason Barrett here before. He has good Muay Thai background, good stand-up skill.
Yeah, they're coming out with low kicks now.
Both guys set to trade. Mindaugas throwing a nice low kick, he catches a leg of Barrett. Barrett looking for a big shot.
I mean, what do you make of Barrett's comments beforehand? I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to give a big performance after a big entrance like that, surely.
Well, he wants to establish himself as a personality, because a lot of times personalities make more money than fighters that don't have personalities. And but he needs to get in the win column. And he's coming out looking good and confident in this one. He's taking his time. He's using the low kicks, and I expect that he's going to be punching right after those low kicks anytime soon.
And Robbie, one of the fighters from the elite gym as well, so you must know him pretty well.
Yeah, that's right. He has got a very good stand-up game, as you can see. He's picking his shots well, and as Stephen said, he is taking his time. I think he was a little bit rushed in his first bout. As you can see, a nice right hand seems to make Mindaugas cover up. Again, Jason with the body shots. Shot to the head.
Arbočius doesn't want any of this. He seems to want out of the fight. And he's
out.
He got grounded and pounded. Jason Barrett got his win, indeed. With a ground and pound victory, the referee stopped the fight.
Good, clean win for Jason Barrett. He picked his shots well, timed himself, paced himself. Good fight.
And as you said, Stephen, if he can add the ability to the personality, that's a winning combination.
It is a winning combination indeed, and he did it with technique at first, and he picked him apart. Arbočius didn't want any of that stand-up, and he covered up, went to the ground in the fetal position, and that was it.
If we look at the replay, guys, you can see Jason just does well to pick his shots. That one landed in the body well, looking for those head shots.
It's almost as if Arbočius had never actually been punched before.
After 1 minute 15 seconds of round one, we have a winner by way of ground and pound, Jason Barrett! And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your runner-up, Mindaugas Arbočius!
We went very quickly, went according to plan. We stuck to the game plan. I just want to give a big, massive shout out. First of all for my trainers, Elton Warriors, Andy Cipriano, Dave White, Dino Durant, who's been training with me every single day to get me ready for this Saints and Sinners gym. To my sponsors, Genetic Records, Charles Gordon, big up my crew. I'm just loving it right now, B. You know how we do, a bit overwhelmed, but I like being in there. And I want to give a big, massive shout to every single Cage Rage fan in the house, because you're making this shit happen. And anytime you see my name on the bill, bring your mum, your dad, your gran, the person at work that you can't stand, because I promise you more of the same.